Full occasion, and all week long the football chatter has centred around this game and these talented teams. Which one will outwit the other in a packed and passionate stadium? So many questions to be answered on a day of destiny. Don't go anywhere, all the action coming up next.
Hello and welcome to a stadium that has a wonderfully old-fashioned feel to it, Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner as always is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Everton up against West Ham United.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the team for Everton. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Idrissa Gueye plays alongside Abdoulaye Doucouré in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And a look at the West Ham 11. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Vladimir...
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And over comes the corner. And foiled only by the crossbar. Able to close down the shot.
Well, West Ham have started this game really quickly. That was such a good effort.
Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, Jared Bowen is the sort of player who can bring his influence to bear on the proceedings. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Looks like a twisted knee from down here, and you can just see him trying out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Well, had no intention of losing out. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Lucas Paqueta. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Read it superbly to take back possession. Onana. Well, standing off them here. Aren't they being too passive? McNeil. Calvert-Lewin. Well, he must get rid of the ball. Paqueta. Ward-Prowse. Now with Paqueta. Return to Emerson. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Doucouré. Young. It's with Doucouré. Doucouré. Harrison. Determined defending. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. McNeil. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Edson Alvarez. Paqueta. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Idrissa Gueye. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. McNeil. Doucouré. Was an important piece of defending. Ward-Prowse. Tomasz Souček. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Idrissa Gueye. And so there we have it. The first half has come to an end here at Goodison. Well, probably a fair assessment of his first half's work would be a mixed bag.
Well, I actually think he's worked really hard in the first half, and he's unlucky not to be on the score sheet. It was a really good effort that hit the woodwork, but he'll need to show similar energy in the second 45 minutes in what is a tight game.
And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Paqueta. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Onana. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Opportunity. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, they love him, and he loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Calvert-Lewin. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Not great distribution from the keeper. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Everton moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? McNeil. Danger averted for now. Onana. Interception to snuff out the danger. Jared Bowen. And Everton unable to retain possession. Harrison. Doucouré. Amadou Onana. McNeil. He's protecting it effectively. And a chance to whip it in here. Gay. A glorious chance. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Ward-Prowse. Now with Ben Rachma. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Alvarez now. Nayef Aguerd. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Crossing possibilities. Has to cut in from the wide areas. Nice looking move this. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Said Benrahma. Promising sequence. Well, disappointing end to the move. Said Benrahma. And the cross goes in. Ball played nicely. A very effective clearance. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Everton with the ball again. Idrissa Gueye. It's with Doucouré. Paqueta. Kudus. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Idrissa Gueye. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. McNeil. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And now it is final as the referee blows the whistle and Everton get maximum points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
Unreal. The tactics and squad strengths have all been analysed by committed fans and neutral observers. A confrontation that all football lovers will revel in, knowing that we might be about to witness a simply unmissable occasion. Don't go anywhere, the match is live right here on EA TV.
Well, hello and welcome to Craven Cottage. I'm Guy Mowbray. Alongside me is the former England striker Sue Smith. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Fulham, and they face Brighton and Hove Albion.
Thanks, Guy. Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
And that's been seen as a foul. Free kick. And the threat has gone with the keeper in control. Anthony Robinson. And that's one taken for the team. The attack stopped, but maybe at a cost. And that has not taken long. It's the first booking.
Well, it's the last thing you want. A booking so early on means he's going to be walking on eggshells for the remainder of the match.
Well, he's kept that out nicely. Corner kick played in. And the referee has given a penalty. This to strike first. And he does the job from the spot.
Well, if you watch this again, his body position doesn't give anything away, and the goalkeeper can't read where he's going, and it just sends him the wrong way. It's a real tidy finish.
So off we go at 1-0. Adam Webster. And the ref has played advantage here. Using his body well to keep the ball. He'll be disappointed at being pushed into putting the ball out here. Well, yes, he did see it. It's going to be a booking.
I like how the ref allowed play to go on there, made the right decision in the end.
Pascal Gross. Mitoma. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Nicely played through. The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat. Anthony Robinson. Andreas Pereira. Ball taken away from them. Mitoma. Daoud. Space now to get a crossover. Nice possession. Can they get a chance to equalise? Robinson. A move of real promise developing. And this could be. And it's a decent stop by the goalkeeper. Veltman. Edging ever closer to goal here. Now, can this be attacked? And it's there! A goal that draws them back on level terms.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. It's just begging for someone to get on the end of it. And that's a great technique, exactly how you get taught to head the ball as a kid. It's a good finish.
So it's 1-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Bassi. Palinha. Calvin Bassi. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Daoud. Lovely, incisive ball. Having to stay patient here. And that has stopped any potential danger. And over the line for a Seagulls throw. Looking to put the cross in. And it will now be a corner. It's played in now. Well, they could still do something here. Pascal Gross. The chance to cross here. That's good, strong play. And that's a throw-in. They'll have to win the ball all over again. Iwobi. William. Daoud. This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. And the flag goes up for offside.
Well, it's sloppy, isn't it? Just needs to hold on to it a little longer. Give him time to get back on side.
Good work to regain possession. Counter-attack coming, away they go. And that's been nicely won to put them ahead. And that will do it for the first half here in West London. Well, of all the players we're watching today, would you agree that he'd certainly get good marks so far?
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. Could prove to be a key turning point, but you do feel they'll have to find another gear if they're going to go on and win this.
And the second half begins with the sides locked on level terms. A really good interception to take the ball. Webster. Joel Veltman. A good advantage played by the ref. Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising. But maybe one pass too many and they've lost it. Now there could be a chance to counter. Jimenez. The lead now. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Kaoru Mitoma. Webster. Daoud. Pascal Gross. Just a little out with the pass. It's gone out for a throw.
Coming off the pitch, number 8, Harry Wilson. To be replaced by number 14, Bobby Reed.
Timothy Castagne. Alex Iwobi. William. You can feel the frustration after that. Possibly should have hit the target. And the whistle goes, free kick awarded. And that's only a warning, no yellow.
Yeah, the ref's firm. He's made it clear what he thinks, but no need for a yellow just yet.
Substitution for Brighton and Hove Albion. Coming off the pitch, number 11, Billy Gilmore. Coming onto the pitch, number 6, James Milner.
The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat. Well, he's found touchline, not teammate. That's unfortunate.
Coming off the pitch, number 21, Timothy Castagne. To be replaced by number 2, Kenny Tete.
Plenty of open space here. And into the box it goes. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well. It's a goal of real class.
Well, we can see it again, and it's clearly a deflection that takes it past the keeper, catches her off guard, and she just can't quite adjust her feet to make the save.
So that makes it 2-1, and away we go again.
Off the pitch, number 9, João Pedro. To be replaced by
William.
number 14, Adam Lallana. This is a message for Andy Topham.
Jimenez.
Andy Topham, can you please return to
They've
your
lost it now.
Thank you.
Oh, already booked. What's the referee going to do now? And it is no great surprise. Second yellow, it's a red.
He's got to be smarter there. Already on a yellow, you don't put a challenge in like that.
Lovely ball. Now, what can they do with it? And the ball has been lost. Mitoma. Milner. Daoud. Milner. Pascal Gross. Milner. A promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing. Bit of a squeeze on here. William. Good challenge, and a throw-in will follow. Raúl Jiménez. They need to find a way to that late leveller, and this could be it. Delivered into the box. And away from danger it goes. Ball taken away from them. Options available in the middle. Strong play to keep possession. And away it goes. Could be a chance to break here. Making decent progress here. Milner. Daoud. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted.
Well, you can tell the crowd sensed something here. It's getting late, but they're really pushing the team on now.
William. And a real sense of urgency here. Could they equalise from this? But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
Yeah, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little off the pace for me. Obviously a disappointing result, but the key thing is that they bounce back now, as they can't afford a repeat next time out.
Well, we know what a good player he is, and he's really showed it today. What's your verdict, Sue?
Yeah, he played well. Real vital goal too. They just struggled to cope with his quality today.
fun occasion. And all week long, the football chatter has centred around this game and these talented teams. Which one will outwit the other in a stadium both packed and passionate? So many questions to be answered on a day of destiny. Complete coverage is on the way right here on EA TV. Hello everyone, just the sort of weather we wanted has been delivered. It's a perfect night for football at St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Newcastle United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Can he keep his composure? And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And Wolves get us moving again. Certainly a swift response required after the setback. Neto. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. It is a decent-looking attack here. Jamal Lascelles. On to Almiron. Longstaff. Joelinton. And he takes it on. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Oh, he's lost possession. Crossing opportunity. Trippier. Joelinton. Hwang Hee-chan. And here's Cunha. Cunha. Just the challenge that was required. Isak. Chance for the leveller. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is. Well, he knows this is going to be a tough game now. He's got to get his side playing again here.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Longstaff. Almiron. Chance for Isak. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
It's a short one. Anthony Gordon. Still a chance. And putting paid to the danger. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Hwang Hee-chan. Here's Lemina. Almiron. Trippier. Now with Lascelles. And nicely over the top. Trippier now. Almiron. Wang Hee-chan. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, just a rebuke rather than a caution, Stuart.
Well, it's not a bad tackle, and the referee's got that right.
That is how to keep it out of the net. Good technique displayed. Now this could be productive. Longstaff. And now Trippier. And back to Trippier. Joelinton. Oh, danger here. Oh, he's blocked it. Longstaff. And that'll be offside. Possession lost, intercepted. Guimaraes. Almiron. He's in here. Can they cover up? Cleared away.
Well, Newcastle thought they'd taken the lead there, but denied by a very good save, you have to say.
Will he finish? Nicely blocked. Guimaraes. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And passing it through. It has to be, surely. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So there we have it, 2-1.
Number 7, Pedro Neto.
Guimaraes. Decent position for Wolves to be in, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Byrne. Gordon. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Gordon. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment!
Well, here we can see it again, just how well Trippier does to get that cross into such a good area. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Newcastle United goal.
And no more time left. That will conclude the first half here at St James's Park. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, it was a vital goal and at a crucial time, you have to say. Certainly changes the complexion of the game now, but it's whether they can take the momentum into the second half, as they've struggled at times today.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Showing a real will to win the ball. Lemina. Max Kilman. Pedro Neto. Craig Dawson. Lemina. Well, can they open up the defence here? Max Kilman. Nelson Semedo has it. Determined defending. Lascelles. Trippier now. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good-looking ball. And he might be in here. And off the frame of the goal.
Well, he did everything right there, barring a couple of inches. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
Not in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. Joelinton. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
With the owner of the blue car registration,
Wang Hee-chan.
DOM, please turn your lights off.
Bruno Guimaraes. Almiron. Joelinton. And Wolves have possession again. This might be ideal for the counter. Kilman. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Really fine play to keep possession. It needs an accurate cross. Looking to cut inside. Oh, keeper dealt with it.
Substitution for Newcastle United.
And time for the change now.
Number 10, Anthony Gordon. To be replaced by number 9, Callum Wilson.
Who's going to get on the end of it? And making sure it wasn't problematic. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Blocked it brilliantly. Gets in the way once more. And he's through. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, they love him and he loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Longstaff. Joelinton. And it's with Isaac. Brilliant pass. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Couldn't get it past that human barrier. That's useful play. Cunha. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Lemina. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? And can he find someone at the far post? Pressing like that will help the cause. Well, a stylish moment. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. What late excitement, and the match is level.
Well, what can you say about this? It's hit so cleanly with exactly the right amount of bend on it, and he does so well to get it back down in time once it goes over the wall. Excellent strike. Well, you can see his frustration. They've just lost their focus here.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Time running out, but they could yet win it. Nelson Semedo. Now with Lemina. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Isaac. On to Wilson. Joelinton. Making progress, but nothing comes of it. Joelinton. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Guimaraes. And return to Almiron. Joelinton. And passing it through. Trippier. That's a nice looking ball. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Mateus Cunha. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. And space for him to cut in. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. And with that, the 90 minutes have come to an end. An even contest.
A game of colossal importance and a stadium packed to the rafters. We can't ask for any more. How could it be otherwise when two high-level sides go head-to-head and toe-to-toe? This is football out of the very top draw. The full match is coming up next on EA TV.
A very warm welcome from the City Ground, just by the banks of the River Trent. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, alongside Sue Smith. And we've got live Premier League action for you today. It's Nottingham Forest, and they take on Liverpool.
Cheers, Guy. I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Now it needs a good ball in. Jones. Diaz, picked out nicely. Nunez. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. And they've gone with a short one. Great chance here. And the keeper's done really well to keep that out. Behind it goes for a Liverpool corner. And it's a short one. Konate. The defensive job done for now. Ilanga. Gibbs-White. Liverpool recovering possession well. Dominguez, using his strength well. Mohamed Salah. Darwin Nunez. Having a look. It's in. 1-0, and all the pressure made to count. Clearly the better team to this point.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a nice through ball to split the defence. And then it's quite the finish too. Struck with real venom, and that's what makes it difficult for the keeper.
Liverpool
1-0 then as we get started again.
Curtis Jones.
Ibrahim Sangare. Morgan Gibbs-White. Lovely ball. Now what can they do with it?
Can the owner of the red
The ref allowing the game to flow.
Parked outside main reception. Please return
Jones.
to your vehicle.
Darwin Nunez. Curtis Jones. Could be something building for Liverpool here. Anthony Elanga. Orel Mangala. Sangare. Could take things forward a notch here. A chance to level maybe here from the corner. He's going to go back and give the yellow.
Yeah, you could see the ref had caught the foul and was always going to go back to it. Good officiating that.
A short corner taken here. Bolly. Orel Mangala. Elanga. Oh, a great chance. And he's read that well to snuff out the danger. Mohamed Salah. Alexis McAllister. Darwin Nunez. Untidy in possession there. They're going through the gears, Liverpool now. They are sitting a bit too deep here. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. What a chance! Crucial defending. Liverpool have it back now. Alexis McAllister. Jones. And that's where it ends, with possession lost. Willy Bolly. Gibbs White. Orel Mangala. Dominguez. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Has the space to whip it in here. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Mohamed Salah. Nunez. Salah. And this could be. And that's not a bad save at all. They take it short. Jones. Van Dijk. Nunez. Strong play to keep possession. Well, that's as easy as it gets for a goalkeeper. Nicolas Dominguez. Mangala. Wood. Elanga. Staying patient here, but they need to find an equaliser. Salah. Nunez. Dominic Szoboszlai. And that brings the first half to a close at the City Ground. Well, of all the players we're watching today, would you agree that he'd certainly get good marks so far?
Yeah, he's had a really productive first half. He gave his side the lead with a tidy finish, but it's his all-round play that's been so good too. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the second half.
And we're off for the second half. A chance to deliver into the box. Sangare. No problem at all in keeping that one out.
As you can see, they've been disappointed in the final third. Not many attempts on goal. And when they do, they just haven't tested the goalkeeper enough. I'm sure if this continues, we're going to...
Oh, they could be in here. The goalkeeper more than ready for it.
Well, what a save that was, and it really had to be made, didn't it? Just to keep this game competitive. I'm sure they'll kick on from here now.
Good vision. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
Well, if we look at this again, he shows great vision and awareness to play the ball through. And then from that sort of range, he's never going to miss that, is he? It's an easy finish in the end.
So away we go again at 2-0 now. Ibrahim Sangare. Anthony Elanga. Orel Mangala. Liverpool come away with it. Konate. Salah. Nunez. They won't take it from him there. Gets past really nicely. Oh, seeking his second goal, but the keeper stops it.
He's certainly been bright, getting himself into good positions on a regular basis, but this time the keeper's equal to him.
And they decide against playing it in. That's a nice cutback. Oh, that's not properly away. And the defence tidies up nicely. A little bit deep with the approach now. It'll come their way soon. Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh, a great chance. What a stop. Razor sharp.
Oh, talk about reactions. How good were his then? It's such close range. That's a brilliant save.
And the ball comes in. Brilliant. Great save.
What a stop, wasn't it, from the keeper? He doesn't have much time to react. That's a top save.
They opt to go short with the corner. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. The defensive job done for now. Liverpool trying to get things moving. Salah! And still danger here. And the move has come to an end. Keep going, says the referee. Advantage. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Salah. He'll have to think quickly here. And possession given away. Soboslai. Ryan Gravenberch. Robertson. Just waiting for the moment to break through. What a chance! They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game.
Here's the replay, and when you go through on goal, it's quite easy to blast it. He doesn't. He keeps his cool, just places it into the net.
Well, it's been all Liverpool so far, and there could be more goals for them to celebrate. Gibbs-White. Sangare. Mangala. Ilanga. And the goalkeeper does what he's there to do. It's put into the middle. Only half the job done there. And there's the whistle. It's a penalty. Oh, it's been kept out. It's played in now, and it's cleared away from goal. Could be a chance. Cleared away and out, it'll be a corner. And the corner is fired in. And that's a nice, easy catch from a disappointing corner kick. Salah. Ibrahima Konate. Well, not long to go until the end, and the hosts clearly second best. That's the story of the game.
This just hasn't been good enough. They've looked disorganised all over the pitch. No pressing from the front, which then has a knock-on effect throughout the team. Huge improvements are needed for the next game.
Well, we might have seen a yellow card for that.
I think it's good officiating that. You don't want to see a card for every challenge.
Ryan Gravenberch. Now Konate. McAllister. Gravenberch. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Oh, he didn't get that right. There could be punishment coming. And the name has been taken for that.
It's silly, isn't it? Has to go in the book for that.
Sangare. Oh, that's been won really smartly. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. That's good, strong play. Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
Well, I think the coaching staff will be furious after that. They clearly didn't implement the game plan. There was no real effort either. I'm sure there'll be words in the dressing room after that performance.
Well, we've seen some good performances today, but we haven't seen anybody better than Mo Salah. He's shown us all of his talents.
He was certainly one of the standouts, a threat throughout, just never stopped running, and when the chances came, he took them well.
That special and unbeatable feeling of match day is in the air, and the knowledge that this has all the makings of a vibrant and compelling encounter. Anticipation levels are sky high, and every expectation this game will live up to its billing. Stay with us, we have every kick of the ball next here on EATV.
Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Crystal Palace.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And Palace could be onto something. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Kulusevski. Lo Celso. And return to Son. Chance to cross. Can he finish? Huge block. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. This to open the scoring here. And confidently converted.
Well, let's take another look. He chooses the right way to dive, but it's a good penalty because it's the height that beats him as it goes above him.
And they get the ball moving again. Can Palace come up with an answer here? And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. It's a good Palace move in the making, but really sticking to their task defensively. Advantage Spurs. Pedro Porro. Promising pass. Jeffrey Schlupp. And Edouard with it. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Davis. Pat Matar Sarr. A really good pass. Illegal play and hence a free kick. Well, the referee allowed them to continue, but now he's going to go back and hand out the yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he thought he was going to get away with that, but quite rightly, he's got a booking.
Bit wasteful from Palace. Well, the pass not finding its target. Promising move from Tottenham. Jeffrey Schlupp. Determined defending. He's in with a chance. And up for grabs off the keeper. Jefferson Lerma. Odson Edouard. Oh, big opportunity. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. And Palace with possession again here. And it's a quality pass. Still could be dangerous. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Pedro Porro. Spurs pushing forward with options available. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Tyrick Mitchell. Electing to cross into the centre. And there the move ends for now. Heung-min Son. Now Romero with it. Very effective passing sequence. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass finally. Schlupp. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, what an opportunity. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So, a level contest, 1-1.
Odson Edouard.
Pedro Porro. Good strength to keep the ball. Spurs get the advantage from the referee. Giovanni Lo Celso. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. This is looking threatening. Could cross it in here. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Will Hughes. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And he has options available. A fine reading of the situation. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. That's useful play. Half-time then, here in the English capital. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half so he can show us his ability.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Good visualisation and execution. Schloop. And quick thinking defensively. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Could be. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So there we have it, 2-1. Jefferson Lerma. Jordan Ayew here. Palace now in potentially a dangerous position. And defensive play to be applauded. Schloop. Into the advanced position. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Oh, goodness, not the best of challenges. Now then, what's the referee going to do here? And who knows, that might be the end of the story for them in this one.
Well, I'm sure you're right. He's just lost his discipline there. It's an uphill battle now.
Dejan Kulusevski. Good weight on that pass. Will he play it in? And it might be. And a goal it is for Tottenham Hotspur. Well on course for victory here.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Will Hughes.
That is blocking up the emergency exit. Please return to your vehicle and move it as soon as possible. Thank you.
Trying to really get at the opposition here. Can he play it in? Tremendously strong in the tackle. Will Hughes. Well, foul play, says the referee. And they will make the change now. That's a good ball. A decisive clearance it was. Incisive pass. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. It hasn't come to very much. Lerma. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge.
Coming off the pitch.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now.
To be replaced by number 9, Richarlison.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Lo Celso. Højbjerg. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Højbjerg. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? But they took care of the situation defensively. Højbjerg. Now Ben Davies. Lo Celso. Possession ceded by Spurs. Guehi. Anderson. Jefferson Lerma. 15 minutes left for play. Chance for Son, and it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Back underway here, and it's been all Spurs so far. You sense there could be extra punishment dished out. Anderson. Jefferson Lerma. Lerma. Crossed into the penalty area. Managed to get it out of there. Davis. On the ball, Richarlison. And Palace have the ball again. Will Hughes. Yves Bissouma has it. Five minutes left. Will Hughes. Nicely timed tackle. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Giovanni Lo Celso. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, keeper dealt with it. So two substitutes to come on in one go.
Joel Ward and number 19, Will Hughes, coming onto the pitch. Number 17, Nathaniel Klein. And number 44, Jairo Riedewald.
They take it short. Now veering in field. Bissouma. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Jairo Riedewald. Are you? Anderson. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And the referee says that's going to do it for this contest. It is a Spurs success story.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, in typical fashion, Son carried out his duties efficiently. I wonder what you made of his performance.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
Set, and the tension is palpable. 90 minutes of what should be highly entertaining and absorbing football to come, and it would take a very brave person indeed to predict the outcome. What an enticing prospect. Don't miss a single second of the action. It's all live on EATV.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EATV. I'm Guy Mowbray and the former England forward Sue Smith is with me for commentary, and it's all about the Premier League here. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
Yeah, cheers, guys. Great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
McGinn. Here's how the home side lines up.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-4-1 when they don't have the ball, but I think it'll be quite fluid and maybe move to a 3-5-2 when they go forward. They must make sure that they commit players forward to support that lone striker so that they're not isolated.
And that has been flagged for offside.
Well, you've got to be more aware of the situation here. Have another touch. Give him time to get back into position.
Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, he's rapid, isn't he? I'm not sure there's many players that are going to match him for pace. And once he's away, there's no stopping him. All the best marking him today.
Bit sloppy in possession. Beautifully weighted ball. Switched on and ready to intercept that. McGinn. Douglas Luiz. Kamara. Matty Cash. Moussa Diaby. And they need to be better on the ball than that. McGinn. Barkley. Some good work to win it there. Dean. Watkins. Good work to recover possession. Diaby. Kamara. Ross Barkley. Marvellous Nakamba. And they've lost it now. Does well to keep it in. Douglas Luiz. John McGinn. Still all square. Can they make this pressure count? But it was a build-up with no end product. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Watkins. Boubacar Kamara. Douglas Luiz. Lovely incisive ball. Finds himself with space now. Oh, excellent work from the keeper to deny a promising-looking attack. And the ball comes in. The defence does its work. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to probably stop that. Or maybe an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner. It's played in now. More defensive work to do here. Diaby. Bailey. Matty Cash. A body in the way. They take it short. Cut back nicely. And the danger is cleared. Now to deliver a good ball in. They've lost it there, and the attack is over. Pushing forward, now to make the right choice. And the game stops with the award of a free kick. Well, any chance has gone for now. Now, can he get the cross in? Having a try. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. He's been unable to provide a vintage performance in the first half. What will be your view, Sue?
Yeah, he's not been involved enough for me, not seen enough for the ball. I think if they're to kick on in the second half, it's key that they get the ball into his feet just that little bit quicker.
And so the second half kicks off. Good spell, looking for that all-important next goal. And still danger here. The referee points to the spot. Penalty. To make it 1-0. Scores! The penalty efficiently put away.
Well, have a look at this. This is cool as you like. He picks his spot, goes straight down the middle with enough precision. And with the goalkeeper committed, he just watches the ball go in.
And a goal for
So it's
Luton
1-0
Town.
as the ball gets rolling again.
Carlton Morris.
McGinn. Luca Dean. Boubacar Kamara. Leon Bailey. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Looks a good ball. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. The effort shut out. Switched on and ready to intercept that. A move of real promise now. Ross Barkley. Space now to get a crossover. The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat. Kamara. Bailey. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Plenty of open space here. And the ball is still alive. And that's been cleared away.
Well, what a save that was, and it really had to be made, didn't it? Just to keep this game competitive. I'm sure they'll kick on from here now.
And out of play it goes for a throw-in.
Coming off the pitch, number 19, Jacob Brown. Coming onto the pitch, 26, Ryan Giles.
Allowed to go a long way with this. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. John McGinn. Leon Bailey. Douglas Luiz. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Very quick to close down. Ross Barkley. Could be something happening for them now. No chances taken. They'll put it behind for a corner.
Coming off the pitch, number 13, Marvellous McCandler. To be replaced by number 17, Peli Rudik-Mapanzin.
Into the box it goes. Well, not quite fully away here. Decent looking attack this. And it's not clear yet. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Luca Dean. On to Torres. Ezri Konsa. Tielemans. Keeping it nicely here. Well, nothing to get excited about at the end of it. A promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing. They need to find a way to that late leveller, and this could be it. They've given it away here. Leon Bailey. On to Torres. Luca Dean. Douglas Luiz. On to Tielemans. Ezri Konsa. Pau Torres. Now Tielemans. Watkins. That's good, strong play. Options available in the middle. It's a corner, and it feels like this has to go in. Over it comes. It's away, but it's not finished yet. Tielemans. Zaniolo. And there it ends. Oh, it's a penalty. Up he steps to level things. Scores! The penalty efficiently put away.
Well, have a look at this. The keeper doesn't move, expects him to hit it straight at him. Makes for a simple finish in the end.
And the game restarts with the score 1-1.
Luis.
Douglas Luiz. And that will do it, the full-time whistle.
Now it's for real. The tactics and squad strengths have all been analysed by committed fans and neutral observers. A confrontation that all football lovers will revel in, knowing that we might be about to witness a simply unmissable occasion. All the action coming up next here on EATV.
A warm welcome on what is a perfect day to watch football. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary. Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Burnley, and they play Bournemouth.
Well, thanks as always, Guy. It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
Philip Billing. Lewis Cook. That's good physical play. And that's where it ends, with possession lost. And that will keep the attack moving nicely. Cook. And this is a positive-looking move. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Jay Rodriguez. Josh Cullen. A chance to deliver into the box. A promising-looking attack, but it's come to nothing. Ryan Christie. Solanke. They've given it away here. Good work to recover possession. Philip Billing. Keeping it nicely, waiting for the chance to get themselves in front. Billing. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. Solanke. Ryan Christie. A chance to cross here. Plenty of space to attack now. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Justin Kluivert. Bit sloppy in possession. This is a promising-looking attack. What a chance here! And there's the first goal of the match. Deadlock broken.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
And we're back underway at 1-0. Max Aarons. There's good width to this attack now. Aarons. He's beaten his marker here. And the ball has been nicely cut out. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. He's asked plenty of questions of the back line. It's certainly been difficult to contain.
Yeah, what a time to score. It often changes the team talk at half-time when you go in with the lead. We know he's got the ability and focus to do that. The manager will be happy, I'm sure.
And so the second half kicks off. Strong play to keep possession. Having a look. Well, that was seen all the way, and the save is made. Already leading by 1. Can they press home their advantage from this corner? And they go short with the corner. Ryan Christie. He'll have to think quickly here. That's been viewed as a foul. A free kick's awarded. No booking, just a word from the ref.
Well, I think he knows. One more foul and he's getting booked. It's good refereeing that.
Luis Sinisterra. Good challenge, and a throw-in will follow.
Coming off the pitch, number 4, Lewis Cook, to be replaced by number 8, Joe Rothwell.
Christie. Staying patient here, but they need to find an equaliser. A chance now for a quick transition. Oh, excellent vision. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat. Ryan Christie. Dominic Solanke. Oh, nice vision in that pass. Now, can he get the crossing? Taking this on. Struggling to keep the ball there. Now there could be a chance to counter. Oh, a great chance. Well, he's kept that out nicely.
To be replaced by number 7, David Brooks.
They decide against putting it in. Cullen. Could be a chance. The defence does its work. In the right position to cut out the pass. Sinisterra. Still behind, but this is looking promising. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. And there's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick. Could they take advantage here? Time's starting to be the enemy now. Moving forward well. Now to deliver a good ball in. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. And it's on now. It's cleared, and they can breathe easier. Allowed to go a long way with this. Has to be. And a magnificent save. Hope's still alive.
Yeah, that's a great save, Guy, but time certainly isn't on their side. They'll be hoping that they can create another chance before the end.
Delivered into the box. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Yeah, it was a real competitive match. Both teams creating opportunities, but I think on the balance of play, they deserved the result.
Well, as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
The buzz of the Manchester derby is upon us. Songs from both sides echo throughout the streets as the noisy neighbours prepare to go head-to-head in what's set to be a brilliant display of football. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you for all the action on EA TV.
As the famous billboard once proclaimed, welcome to Manchester. We're live at the Etihad. I'm Guy Mowbray and Sue Smith is with me to bring you what will hopefully be another epic Manchester derby.
Oh, I hope so. I can't wait for this one, Guy. The derby has certainly come into its own, hasn't it? Over the last 10 or 15 years. Both teams are going to be desperate to get one over their neighbour, and I'm sure it's going to be close. It's such a tough one to call.
This is the Manchester City starting 11. Ederson is between the posts. Ruben Dias starts alongside John Stones in the centre of defence. Rodri plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in central midfield. And the main man in attack is Erling Haaland. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Here's how Manchester United line up. Andre Onana is in goal. Harry Maguire plays alongside Victor Lindelof in central defence. Scott McTominay plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And they'll play with a lone striker up front. Well, we know how difficult it can be to stop Kevin De Bruyne when he's playing at the top of his game. What should we expect today, Sue?
Well, he's going to pose a real threat today with all sorts of strikes. He's got a great technique. The way he connects with the ball, kicks through it, his shots from distance are something to watch out for.
Walker. Haaland. A little sloppy on the ball there. United moving forward with options available. And it's a decent stop by the goalkeeper. Short corner it is. Picked out nicely. Oh, well saved. That was a really good chance. It's gone out, and it's a United corner. The corner taken short. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Looking to put the cross in. Fernandes. And the defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. Julian Alvarez. Phil Foden. Joško Gvardiol. Alvarez. The whistle goes for a free kick, and this could be really promising. And he'll take this on. There's no way past the wall. And the shot thwarted. Oh, my word, that's a terrific effort. All about the timing, and he was spot on.
Here's the replay, and it's a great connection and timing. His eyes are focused on the ball, and he connects so well with it. It's a lovely finish, that.
United get us moving again then, with a swift response required. Bruno Fernandes. And the whistle goes, free kick awarded. Oh, he might be lucky not to have been booked there.
Well, I think he knows, doesn't he? One more foul and he's in the book. Strong officiating.
Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Ball taken away from them. Anthony. Nice possession. But maybe one pass too many and they've lost it. And we're looking at the clock moving towards half-time now. And Manchester City hold the lead.
Yeah, it's been a decent first half, Guy, and I think they'll be the happier going in at the break, even if it is a narrow lead. They'll certainly be looking to extend that in the second period, though.
Well, they have the lead, and they're happy just to play keep ball. Struggling to keep the ball there. That will be a throw-in now. Stones. Now De Bruyne. Joško Gvardiol. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the Etihad. Well, Erling Haaland is always going to cause a defence all sorts of problems. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
Yeah, he's had a really productive first half. He gave his side the lead with a tidy finish, but it's his all-round play that's been so good too. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the second half.
And the second half is underway, with Manchester United having work to do. Anthony. Anthony! Manchester United down by one and looking for inspiration from this corner. And they go short with the corner. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Diogo Dalot. Anthony. Dalot. Firm in the tackle, it'll be a throw.
For Manchester United, coming off the pitch.
John Stones. This is Walker. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Bruno Fernandes. This is Dalot. Keeping it nicely, waiting for the chance to draw level. Amrabat. Shaw. Now Lindelof. Rashford. A body in the way. The danger averted for now. Well, a bit of a clumsy challenge, and the ref blows for a free kick. Grealish. And they've lost it now. And the game stops with the award of a free kick. De Bruyne. Rodri. City trying to get things moving. Now to deliver a good ball in. Pushing forward, now to make the right choice. A corner now then, and a good chance to go further ahead. Delivered into the box, and that's not properly away yet. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Martial. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick to come.
To be replaced by...
Well, that's how to clear it. Approaching the final whistle now, and the hosts hold sway. That clock can't go fast enough for them.
It's been a really close game, this. Tight and cagey at times. Not many opportunities. But let's just see how the last few minutes go. They'll be hoping for no silly mistakes at the back.
Players waiting in the centre. They could level it here. And it's a decent stop by the goalkeeper. It's a corner, and the look at the clock tells them that it has to be a good one. And the ball comes in. Rashford. And the shot thwarted. And it's back with Ederson. Ruben Diaz. On to Grealish. Diaz. Jack Grealish. Rodri. Shaw. Harry Maguire. Well, there's the final whistle, and it's Manchester City who take the 3 points.
Yeah, both teams give absolutely everything. There was a real intensity to the game, but I think the moments of quality just give them the edge, and they deserve the result.
Meaningful occasion, and all week long the football chatter has centred around this game and these talented teams. Which one will outwit the other in a packed and passionate stadium? So many questions to be answered on a day of destiny. Keep it right here with us, the home of football, EATV.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by former England striker Sue Smith on the commentary gantry, and a live game from the Premier League on the way. It's Sheffield United versus Arsenal.
Thanks, Guy. Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
Ødegaard. Havertz. Zinchenko. Huge block, but still danger. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. This is the Sheffield United lineup.
Yeah, I think they're lining up in a 5-3-2 formation. This is a great system if you want to stay defensively solid. Opponents will struggle to break them down with 5 at the back and then the 3 across the midfield.
Oh, a poor cross in the end, unable to beat the first man. Vinicius Souza. This is how Arsenal line up. Ben White plays with Alexander Zinchenko as fullbacks. Gabriel Martinelli starts with Bukayo Saka out wide. And the main man leading the attack is Gabriel Jesus.
Office for more information.
Switched on and ready to intercept there. Arsenal moving the ball forward with purpose. And still the chance might come. And the defence tidies up nicely. Havertz. Martinelli. We'll have to think quickly here. Thomas. Finds himself with space now. And that's where it ends. Gustavo Hamer. Has the space to whip it in here. Still level, but this attack could see that changing. Vinicius Souza. Pushing forward now to make the right choice. Having a try and ready for it coming his way. Saka. Jesus. Havertz. White. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Oh, could be a chance here. An opportunity perhaps for Arsenal to get ahead now with the corner. The corner taken short. Gabriel. Wasteful from Arsenal. Being pressed here. Thomas. This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? And that whistle brings the first half to a close. And we're moving once again for the second 45 minutes. Let's hope it's a little bit more open than the first half was. Using his body well to keep the ball. Good challenge and a throw-in to come. Edging ever closer to goal here. Now to deliver a good ball in. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Declan Rice. Havertz. Played to Martinelli. Ødegaard. Saka. Rice. A little bit deep with the approach now. It'll come their way soon. To edge ahead. And a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Looking to cut inside. Might have got in there. Well cut out. How to play it goes for a throw-in.
Coming off the pitch, number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming onto the pitch, number 20, Jorginho.
Good pressure to force him over the touchline. Throw-in to come. Zinchenko. Jorginho. Declan Rice. Good passing, not looking to force it just yet. Could be dangerous. Zinchenko. The effort shut out. Short corner it is. Jorginho. And it's a pretty good save by the keeper. And it's a short corner. Martinelli. And it's cleared away from goal. And a good tackle results in a throw-in.
Saka.
Moving forward under no real pressure. Saliba, delivered into the box. And that one goes out and away. And the ref has played advantage here. This looks really good. Could we see a winning goal? And this could be. And still the chance might come. And they've scored! The first goal of a tight game.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
Well, underway again. Is there to be one more twist to the tale? Martin Odegaard. Played to Martinelli. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal. Having a look. So close, but he's found the post.
Oh, he's unlucky here. I thought he'd scored. Tried to place it in the corner. He's going to be frustrated that that didn't go in.
Number 2, George Baldock.
Declan Rice. Well, still pushing forward in search of the equaliser. Rice. Now, this has to be. Oh, fantastic stop. That should seal the win.
Well, if they go on to win this, a lot of praise has to go to the keeper for that save. It's a huge moment in the game.
Well, with time running out, can they take advantage from this corner? More defensive work to do here. Gabriel. Odegaard. And they've done it! Level again, with not long to go.
Well, here we can see it again, and we've got to praise the assist. Shows great vision to see the pass and execute the back heel. And then what a finish too. He gets plenty of power on it, which makes it hard for the keeper to save. It's a really good goal.
Goal for Arsenal.
And the referee blows for full time.